After lots of banter, leaks and anticipation, the Realme 3 Pro, it's finally here. And is it worth the wait? How does it stack up to the Redmi Note 7 Pro? Let's try to figure that out. But before all that, let's first unbox the Realme 3 Pro. Hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech and let's get this video started. Now, guys, before we start, which of these two phones do you like more, the Realme 3 Pro or the Redmi Note 7 Pro? Let me know in the comments below, and if you do actually end up liking this video, don't forget to turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon. Now, we've got the regular Realme box in here, 3 Pro written to the front, some of the important specs to the back. Ripping the plastic off and opening the box, inside we have yet another box. There's a SIM ejector pin, some documentation, and a clear case. Putting them aside, finally we get to the phone itself. We have the Nitro Blue variant here. Let's take those covers off so we can have a better look at that gradient back. Looks gorgeous, right? Slipping the soft case on fits nice and snug. I always like it when brands include a protective case with the phone itself. Getting back to the box contents, we have the VOOC 3 wall adapter here and a micro USB cable. Both have the signature yellow accents on them. It is a little disappointing that Realme has still not moved on to Type-C. Anyway, onto the build, the Realme 3 Pro comes with this gorgeous pattern to the back. You can see the gradient in an S-shaped pattern as it reflects the light. Now, as nice as it is to look, it is still plastic, so it does attract quite a lot of smudges and fingerprints. Now, that said, it does still feel nice in hand. Going around the rest of the device, we have the power button to the right, secondary mic is up top, volume keys to the left, and here we also find the triple card slot. To the bottom, we've got the speaker grill, micro USB port, the primary mic, and a headphone jack. Yep, that's there. Now to the front, we have a 6.3-inch IPS LCD panel. The resolution is Full HD+. There is a dewdrop notch up top, and this holds the sensors as well as a 25-megapixel selfie camera. Above that, there is a earpiece. Realme has done a good job of slimming down the bezels here, and we even have Gorilla Glass 5 for protection. Coming back, the panel itself is quite bright with good colors and viewing angles. The Realme 3 Pro does not have wideband L1 as of now, but Realme have assured us that the final retail units would ship with wideband L1 certification, so streaming HD content should not be an issue. Moving on to the internals, we have the Snapdragon 710 here that's coupled with 4 or 6 gigs of RAM and 64 or 128 gigs of internal storage. There is a 4050 mAh battery with support for VOOC 3.0 charging. So that's a big plus for the Realme 3 Pro. Now, as far as the chip inside is concerned, I've spoken a lot about the Snapdragon 710 versus 675 in recent times, but if you've missed that, here's the short version. The 675 is better than the 710 with regards to CPU, so it does better with compound benchmarks like Antutu. The 710 on the other hand is from the higher 7 series and comes with better AI and GPU functionality, so it should perform better with gaming. The Adreno 616 here with the revamped game space does seem to do quite well. There are a few other differences too, like the 710 is built on the 10nm process compared to 11 for the 675, and the modem and ISP are different, but I don't really expect them to have a major impact here with these phones. Now, when it comes to day-to-day performance, the Realme 3 Pro runs on ColorOS 6 built on top of Android 9 Pie, and it seemed really fast when opening up apps and games. Even jumping between various apps felt like a breeze. ColorOS 6 brings across a pretty big visual overhaul. It even has an app drawer now. And that said, this is still the same ColorOS that we've seen in the past, and we do have a dedicated video on the top features that it brings to the table, so I will leave a card to that video in case you want to check out more details. Now, coming to the cameras, we have a 16 megapixel primary sensor here. This is the Sony IMX519. If that sounds familiar for you, that's because it's the same primary sensor as the one on the OnePlus 6T. It is coupled with a f1.7 lens. The secondary camera is a 5 megapixel depth sensing unit. It takes some really good looking pictures. The dynamic range seems excellent and the colors are vivid and bright. Cropping in, you can see a lot of detail like on this flower, and even the bokeh or the depth of field is quite shallow thanks to the wide f1.7 aperture. As for video, we have support for 4K at 30 fps and 960 fps super slow motion, which is great for the segment. The 25 megapixel selfie camera is quite decent too and managed to pull off some good looking shots. Finally, we come to the pricing, and as of shooting this video, I don't have the official pricing, but I expect the Realme 3 Pro to be priced close to the Redmi Note 7 Pro, so the expectation would be around the 14,000 rupee mark. The 710 chip, VOOC 3.0 fast charging, that 16 megapixel flagship camera from the OnePlus 6T, that means the Realme 3 Pro might just be able to go toe-to-toe with the Redmi Note 7 Pro. Do you want to see a speed test, a camera comparison, a full comparison? What do you want to see? Let me know in the comments below and I will try to get it done. Now with that said, we get to the end of this quick little unboxing video and it is time I bid you adieu. Share this video with friends and family if you can. Subscribe, turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon if you haven't yet. And whatever you felt about the video based on that, go ahead, thumbs up, thumbs down. And here's a couple of videos and a link to our other channel FTJ for you to check out. Just do that, you might like it. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, my name's Ash, you've been watching C4 Retech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.